Hey there, YouTubes. Let's see what we've got going on here. So we've gotten a few gems because beautiful daily rewards. Those are lovely. And we're almost up to 1,000 of them. Because there's a big one. They gave like a whole bunch in the past like 2 days. So, man, got tough decisions to make here. We could either shoot for having 4 builders, or we could do some more hero rolls. Both are legitimate options. Now that's what's crazy. If you can get a good roll, it's definitely a good choice to go for hero rolls, because you do need some heroes. And you can see that we only have one legendary really, so, and that is sort of holding us back a little bit. So there's some decisions to be made here. And this is a tough one. This does come down to personal preference. I do have 3. This wouldn't be as hard of a decision if I only had 2. I would definitely have to specifically go right away and get some more builders. If I only had 2 and I was going to 3 builders, then you should definitely make that. That's a clear-cut decision there. That's a yes. You should always do that. Now, when it's getting close to the point to be 4 builders versus getting a chance to get a hero to push yourself further, that becomes a little bit harder to decide. And that's our conundrums. Rawr. So, hemming, hawing about this, but I think I really want some heroes. I do. I really, come on. Give me some good luck out there, guys. Come on. Come on. I know we rolled a paladin before, but paladin. Okay. So, yeah, we're far away on the shards. We gotta, please give me a good hero. Come on there, guys. Happy thoughts. Happy thoughts. We can do this. Gem rolls. Oh, come on. Please, please, please. Oh, we need that purple shiny. Where's the purple shiny? Come on, please. Purple. Ah, fails. Man, I suck at rolling as of late. Oh, come on. Let's see what talents they got. 2 of 5 deadly strike. That ain't too bad for an for a good little assassin. But heavy blow, nah. Life drain. Scatter, yeah. Yeah. Alright. That's way too far for that to go up to its next level for healing. We could probably save these and wait till we get to our next hero to spend them on. That sounds like a good proposed ideas. Yeah, let's take that route. So we can get another roll if we get our rewards for the day for attacking some people, which we're going to need to, because we got 3 things to build here. And let's take a look around, see what we got going on. I do declare that we need to get some of our outer bases up here, so get this up to, I think what we need to do is definitely get the cannon up 1 more. And we need to get some of these up as well. And potentially this up as well. So I'm getting a feeling here that we should probably do 2 towers and one hero base. looking around, and I'm feeling like we need to get either Druid up or get Engineer up. I like Engineer's AoE. Let's go with Engineer. So there we go. We got that going. Now we're gonna need some more gold here. Wow. I'm running into people with really low level heroes, which have almost nothing to give me. There we go. 50,000. Where is the gold? It's here. I've attacked this person before on my other accounts when I was in this level range. At least I think I have. Looks really familiar to me. Yeah. This base looks really familiar. I've pretty much guaranteed I've attacked this base before at some point. Oh, either that or I'm getting a weird case of deja vu, you know. I think I want to get just some mana from this as well. Doesn't matter too much, but I want the mana. Huh. What? Did I not pay attention? Oh, my phone is telling me that there's another legendary out. And BlueStacks did not tell me that. It didn't tell me to log out and update and do all that kind of beautiful stuff. So, yeah. Guess I gotta update and find out what legendary they got now. La 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 la. So, we will not use that roll today. We will use that gem roll tomorrow. And we will see what we get. Alright. If you guys are wondering, I'm usually doing like I'm doing this and like 3 other ones at the same time. Could you say I have ADD? How many castle clashes do you have up at once? My computer ones are not telling me though that I require to do the update, but my phone did. So I'm gonna have to do a forced update then, and maybe come back to this later. We'll think about it. Nah, but I just wasted all those gem rolls. I feel bad now. Didn't tell me there was an update. Alright, we're looking good on this gold. You guys get lucky, you guys get the new hero, whatever it is. I didn't see what it is yet. I'll have to take a peek to see. Haven't had a chance recently to look at forums or any updates or anything recently. Just because, man, working like 60 plus work, 60 plus hour work weeks, and taxes of fun and all that kind of good stuff, and wife wanting me always busy. Not even get much sleep. I know you guys probably have the same happen to you at points. Don't we all? Alright, we definitely need that cannon tower up. You needs to kill things. Kill them. Kill them with fire. Alright, how are arrow towers? They look okay. We can probably do it. So let's make it quick. Let's make it quick. Let's see. Not enough. It's fast enough. They clump them nicely together there. When they clump them so tight together like that, and it's such an easy kill, it's even if it's a low amount, I'm like, why not? It's free gold. Shaman, I can't wait to kill you. I mean, la 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 la, I'm giving away secrets. Or is it naughty of me to tell a hero that he's about to be eaten soon? Am I bringing him down? Am I pressing him or her? I don't know, I didn't even look at what. I don't like the shaman too much. Is that cruel of me? Hurting shaman's feelings. Isn't it better to be honest? That it's gonna die soon? You don't want it to have, you know, false hopes and expectations. This is what people were telling me about Imhotep, the new hero. Gonna have to see if it's a good one or a sucky one. Imhotep. Alright. Cross fingers that it's a good one, right guys? Huh? Or girls? Can we get an Imhotep? Or is it a stupid one? I've got like 8,000 shards on some of my heroes now, or on some of my other tunes. So maybe it's a purchasable one, maybe it's not. We'll see. I'll find out my other accounts for you guys. I'll tell you on the next one. I'll tell you what I think of it. I can tell you the last one, Cupid. Oh, Cupid was awesome. Cupid is a must-have. Pumpkin Duke, must-have. There's a lot of must-haves in this game, and if you get them, you're very, very lucky. So there's must-haves for Here Be Monsters. There's must-haves, and I've talked about this before. I don't need to go rambling on again, but oh, you gotta. I'm gonna see if Imhotep is another must-have. They usually make the newest hero out to be a must-have. It's what they do, because they want you to buy gems. They want you to be like, oh, I need this now. And it's just how they. It is a purchasable one. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, they're killing my engineer. So let's read Imhotep here. Surrounds Imhotep with a sandstorm for 6 seconds. Has a chance to deal 120% damage and inflict coma for 1 second, and a whole bunch more text that is all blanked out because it does not allow the text to scroll as far as it does on that screen. So that's as far as we can read. Alright, well, Imhotep. I have enough to buy him. Is he going to be useful? That is the question. I'm tempted. I'm going to probably find out what my guildmates say, because I'm in Zen, and there's a lot of top players in the world in that guild. When you doing Here Be Monster, or not, I'm sorry, doing the boss battle in Zen is just funny, because a good chunk of the people in Zen could just solo the tier 3 boss by themselves, you know, so you're fighting against some people that can solo it already. So that's what it's like being in Zen. We're a bit overpowered. We can kill things pretty quickly, but we have multiple guilds, so even if I wanted to, I could switch to one of the smaller guilds as well. We have a bunch of like side guilds that are also Zen as well. So it's a little crazy like that, you know. Zen's, we got all our spin-off guilds that way, so people don't feel too intimidated when they're in the main guild. You could be in one of the side ones. So yeah, that's the guild that's my main has been on since like the start of the guilds stuff. So yeah, been in there forever. Donated lots of shards. That's where I made my my shard farming guild. That's why I made all these shard farming smurfs is for Zen. And I've got them up pretty strong now. I'm going to be giving massive donations. So, and that's sort of why I did it. And that's why I suggest people to not donate shards from their main account. Donate them from a smurf. You need your shards on your main. You don't want your main to be deprived. That's going to slow you down. That's why you have a smurf to farm those shards for you and donate them to your guild. You really need to have multiple accounts so you don't waste shards for donations. You really want to use your smart for donating shards. That's very important, because otherwise you'll be held back a little bit if you do that. Just trying to keep you guys thinking ahead there, you know. So, I think I'm gonna on my one account I'm gonna probably do a 5,000 donation this week to Zen. If any of you guys are out there in Zen, you're about to see my donation on the Google Docs go up a nice chunk. I actually have about 50,000 shards across all my tunes added together right now. But most of them I'm saving to, you know, make them a little bit more powerful to get them into the DEF range. Because if you can farm more shards, you can, you know, if you can push to that next level, you can get a lot more shards quickly. But I don't know. I think I might donate a large chunk just because yeah, it's draining having so many accounts. It takes a lot of effort, or well, not a lot, because you can have a whole bunch open at the same time. But man, you gotta think like hardcore. You gotta be like hopping back and forth between all your different screens. Luckily, I have, you know, my computer's pretty powerful, so I can have a ton of screens, and that's how I play, is multiple monitors inside of VMware, sort of sandboxed them a bit. So with BlueStacks and running on a bunch of different operating systems and blah blah blah, technical stuff. That way of doing it, it's a little bit more technical. Not too many people are going to probably do that because it takes a little bit of a technical prowess, but VMware is getting a lot easier these days. Even people with basic knowledge of computers could set up VMware, but I would suggest taking a look at some videos, other videos from other people, showing you how to operate VMware, or showing how to operate BlueStacks, and how you can do sandboxed environments. Those are some things to look up so you can understand how to protect yourself / have more instances of Castle Clash going at one time, so you're not spending like hours trying to clear all the Here Be Monster runs on all your accounts. You can do it in a matter of, you know, minutes. But you have to be pretty active to do that, and you have to have all those virtual environments up and running before you do that. Blah 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 blah, technical stuff. Let's go back to having fun. Bring my work life into computer games here. If people want to know, I do IT stuff for healthcare, so that's sort of my background a little bit there. But that's work side, so Actually, make more money on the side fixing computers and doing stuff like that, doing consulting stuff on the side, than I do actually working at the place. So but consulting, I'll go on a little bit of life stuff. Consulting, you can make a good chunk of money, but it's only if you got the clientele built up, and that can go against you at times too, because people might not have anything for you to do for a little bit, and you know, you're going to go from times of tons of work, tons of stuff to do, to points where you have nothing to do. And that's somewhat of the downside of consulting, but there's an upside to it too. When you have tons of work, you can get tons of money. So there's that. But if you have a solid primary job, then you don't have to worry about those ups and downs. The only thing that you have to worry about is, of course, your significant other being like, where the heck are you? Why are you working so much? Well, you like the money, don't you? my work, my life. So let's get out of the yucky stuff, work and life. Let's get back to the fun. Let's kill stuff. Let's get the murder on. We need some more forced donations. Good stuff. And I guess, you know, that's probably why I'm more of a silly person with this game and on YouTube, because this is my stress relief. This is how I vent. And anyone in the IT field can say, yeah, there's a lot to vent on. So this game is how I vent. This is my dirty little secret. Which is also probably why I spent so much money on my main. You don't want to know how much money I've spent. I looked it up, and I spent a lot. I spent more than most people spend on computers. Their primary computer. Just this game alone. I didn't spend more than I spent on my primary computer. My primary computer I built myself and did some water cooling and some other stuff to it. And, back in the day, it cost a good chunk. Now you can get a lot of the parts for quite a bit cheaper. Like the 7970s have come down quite a bit in price since when I picked them up. Crossfire. Back in the day, Crossfire was getting quite a bit better with some of the new patches and stuff that they've done to it. But blah 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 blah. That's tech stuff. I don't know how many of you guys are doing BlueStacks and multiple stuff, so some of you guys probably don't care. You're like, I just play this on my phone. Don't need to know more. Alright, how we looking? Just a bit more. Oh, come on, come on. Yeah. That's sort of why I love taking vacations and seeing the world. I've traveled a good chunk of the world already. And you need to. When you got stressful work life. I don't know. Working on computers and working with clientele, it can be a bit stressful. You need a good release. To me, I find this to be a good one. It's good fun. And that's also why I try and figure out efficient ways for leveling, efficient ways for getting shards and other things. 'Cause, you know, you only have so much time. Time is precious. But that's just me. Alright, we're pretty good here. Let's get moving a little bit. Come on, just a bit more golds. Just need a bit more gold, a bit more gold. Ooh, look at that donation. Would you accept a donation like that? I would. I'm quite sure I've attacked this person on my... I have so many accounts. When I'm attacking bases, a lot of them look very similar to me. And I'm pretty sure I've attacked this person before. And they've donated to me before. I run into a lot of familiar faces here, or familiar bases, to be more exact. So put in the comments, is Imhotep worth it? Is it gonna be worth it? I've got the shards on some of my accounts to get them. Is it gonna be worth it? Because originally I was, saving up the shards for Grizzly Reaper, and Grizzly Reaper is a fairly powerful character, of course. But should I instead buy me an Imhotep? I'd check with people. Come on, tell me guys, what you think? Is he worth it? Is he not? It's gonna be interesting when we find out. I'm gonna try and get everything updated. See if we can get a roll on him. I might drop a few bucks on my main or my secondary account. My secondary account, Solid Waste, man, he's coming powerful. I think I'm going to put a video on him. I'm going to try G again. I've only done or tried G once, and I showed you guys that video when I made it all the way to G, all the way into deep into G5, and almost beat it. So this time I think I might beat it, and it's still really low might. So yeah, might have another one of those coming up. All right, which one? I want to level that one. Sure. Okay, we got our 3 things that need to be built up and running now. Now all we need to do is get some of our shard kills. So we need to get the kills on. Can we please? Can I get a C? We'll do 1 C at the end. We should be able to do all the B's without. So let's get it going. Whoa. I'm a little bit more awake today. I've been up for about an hour. Usually when I talk to you guys, you guys get me when I'm fresh out of bed, like, video games. Because my shifts are all over the place. I work first, second, and third shift. And then I, got the client stuff on the side. So, you guys get me all... like whenever I got like a smidge of free time is when I do this stuff. So I'm a little bit more awake today. Let's see what we can accomplish with that. Ooh, that just cleared them up. You guys saw one engineer just poof toasted it. And that's why we're leveling engineers. That 2% really does matter. That 2% extra damage it really does add up over time. So getting the hero base is quite important. Now, if the hero base starts getting a little higher, we just got to move our. Now, a lot of people get confused by this. When you're building your base, you want to move your smaller bases away from the walls. The further that the higher levels of your hero bases. Otherwise, your heroes will come out. So, gotta be smart about that. Gotta be smart about that. I hear a lot of people complaining about the heroes jumping, coming out the walls. They won't come out the walls. When you're building bases like this, you got to make the decisions on the level of your arrow towers, the level of hero bases, the level of your gold vaults inside that you use for soaking the damage, or your hero altar, depending on what you're doing for soaking damage, depending on what you're doing to... all these things have to be factored in. So, higher level hero base, you can see my hero bases don't come anywhere close to this stuff right now. When they do get closer to there, all you have to do is move it further away. That's it. That's as simple as it is. And then your heroes won't come out and then try attacking whatever's attacking the bases here. Just move this stuff further away from the walls if you have higher level hero bases. And that's a good thing that you have a higher level hero base. That's not a bad thing. That's good. Then all you got to do to compensate, because this stuff does nothing. I mean, it's garbage. If I could delete this, I would. I wouldn't even care to have this. I would delete it. I would. Same thing with this. I would delete it. I don't need it. I would delete this too. I don't need it. I would have to keep that of course, so they're still useful. Probably delete this too. So, that's my opinion. The stuff on the outside, oh sure, it slows them down. It makes them have to... No, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. If I put all this stuff around, like if I moved everything to the outer wall edge, that's what I used to do on my main account. I would have everything lined up from one side to the other on the outer wall, just so I didn't have to deal with, heroes hopping out or whatever. But I figured, you know, once I figured out the exact distance I needed it away from them, then I'm fine. So you have to sort of gauge it. I usually try and keep it 2 or 3 away from where the hero circle ends. So right now it's 2. It's 2 away from that. This one's, it's 3 away from this one, 2 away from this one. You want to keep that kind of a buffer. If you don't have that kind of a buffer, your hero's going to come out and try and attack whatever's attacking your base. But that's enough blabbing. Some of you guys already know that. Most of you probably do if you've been playing around with base types. You would have seen that. Oh, I'm trying to figure out if I can make a video with all these tips, because a lot of people are asking to condense the tips into like a video, like maybe 1 video or 2 videos. Like all the tips, like 1 video being, or maybe I could separate it into tips and tricks. Like maybe I should make a video, if you love Here Be Monsters, here's your best heroes. Maybe I should do that. That's a good idea. Or if you love Arena, here's your best stuff. But to be honest, I'm not the greatest at Arena. Like forever ago, I was actually okay at it. But now I don't like put any effort into it. I just sort of leave it there. I don't know. I never found Arena to be too exciting. I found it more of just a time sink. And to me, my time is valuable. I always, for some reason, enjoyed more attacking people's bases, defending my base, and doing things like that. That was and building. I don't know why. To me, this I like sandbox stuff. You know, like Terraria. I never got into Minecraft. I know a lot of people who do. Ooh, you hopped the wall, you evil posse. You're standing out in the grass, weren't you? The good thing, though, is that hero's not too important, and Druid's going to easily finish that up by himself. So I think we're still going to get it. That's why I put my range there. And I've told you, when they do attack the wall, I usually even do survive. This is the risk rewards. I've told you guys that before. Alright, Druid. Heal him. There you go. Yep, we got this. It's all about risk reward. Having the walls too thick is more risky. But when you have such a low level town hall, you don't have much of an option other than to have it too thick. You can make it 3 thick by trimming, by not having the gold vault and the mana vault there, and shrinking it down. You can get it to. You can get away with having 3 walls. You'll be able to only have 3 walls on one side. You won't be able to have it on both sides, but just some of the thoughts. I play with more risk, because then you level faster, and the faster you level, the faster you can not have to worry. You want to move on. You don't want to be stuck doing lower level stuff. And you'll see with how I play the game, I always go for certain types of heroes. I always try and go for Angel, Marksman, and Engineer. Usually I get Angel first, then I go for Engineer, then I go for Marksman. And if I haven't gotten something else good by then, the other 2 slots. Sometimes I just use what I have. Sometimes I'll use a melee. I don't like melee, but I'll use them if I have to. Just how it is. This one looks to be pretty good. It's going to be another easy clear. And you can see we're not throwing bombs in anymore. We're doing pretty good in that sense. Either they're targeting marksman or they're targeting... Yep, they're targeting the mana vault there, so... come on, yep, there's the heal. Yeah, we're going to be alright. There you go, engineer. You did your job well. Good stuff. Healthcare is an interesting field to be in. It's rapidly changing. Good / bad to it. But then again, technology in general is rapidly advancing on the mobile market. If you're looking at personal computers and things like that, that's remained a bit stagnant because there hasn't been too much competition between a lot of the major manufacturers. So my computer that I built a few years back is still a powerhouse and hard to beat today. Which back in the day, when you built a computer, it would, you'd be like top line for 6 months, and then you'd be easily beat by some of the newer computers that were mid-market, would destroy your top-of-the-line one that you built 6 months earlier. But now my top-of-the-line computer is still top-of-the-line a few years later. That's just crazy. And that's the LGA 2011 socket, man. It's powerful, man. It's still holding its own, especially when you overclock the snot out of it because you did water cool. Got a little bit of overvolty on it, and yeah, actually I didn't have to overvolt it too much when I overclocked, which was, I loved it. It didn't, so it's not generating as much heat, and because I'm water cooling it, it's really keeping the heat down. So, I guess the water cooling is more for the graphics cards, but yeah. I built myself a toy. And it's been a good toy for many years. Now I do suggest if you're going to, this is me personally, if you're going to be overvolting and all that kind of stuff, you're going to want a really steady power. And the easiest way to make sure you get that is to have a UPS, universal power supply, so a battery backup unit or something like that. Costs, a few hundred extra bucks, but since, my computer cost a fat amount to build, it was a good protection for the investment. So you guys might want to look into it for yourselves too. Alright, we're coming along pretty good here. I'm thinking, I'm hoping we can actually beat C this time. We're getting close to beating C. If we can get another legendary up in there, I'm pretty sure we will. Another good legendary. As you can see, I ate paladins. I don't, even for boss battles, I don't know if paladin's really the greatest anymore. Most people are going for, if you have Pumpkin Duke and if you have Cupid, and if you have some of the other good heroes, you can basically get a stun chain going and just have that be your tank. And the tank is keep the boss stunned. It can't do anything to you. See, if your hero is standing in the flowers, you can get them to attack the walls. That's what happened here. Stupid marksman was sitting in the flowers. And hopped the wall too, for some odd reason. But that's fine. As you've seen before, it's not going to hurt us. Once we get to the next base level, it expands the walls out further so they can't stand in the flowers. And when they're not standing in the flowers, you don't have to worry about them pulling aggro like that. So it's not a big of a problem then. We could do that too right now. And I have. If you find that they're attacking the walls too much, our lane on the outside, you could then move to the inside and basically shorten the lane and extend the wall size. And I'll show you that once we're complete here. I'll show you if you wanted to extend it how you could, what to trim, what to keep, because that's important stuff to. Ooh, look at that engineer hit. Engineer just like poof, got rid of all those little suckers. Cannon's doing this job. Alright, now I gotta show you guys what to do. If you wanted to make this go further this way, you could trim this, put it over here, trim that as well, trim this one, put it over there as well. So then you could see that they would just go through and be a shorter zigzag. The zigzag on the outside doesn't matter as much, so we could possibly get away with that now. If you take a look, the outer wall doesn't really matter too much. You see, the hero circles don't really go to the edge anyway, right now. If I had higher level hero bases, they would. So I could take these two walls and put them here, and that would guarantee that they won't attack this stuff then. That would just mean more effort on my part. But, it's fine. It's fine. We're okay. Let's give her a try on C. See what we can do. And get this going. Please let me kill. Let me murder things. Alright. And they're going around. That's good. Cannon should start. Yep, there you go, cannon. Come on. We don't want them to kill our tower. Come on, engineer. Get in there. Engineer, do something. They're going to allow them to take out the tower. Oh, it's got a sliver. Okay, okay. I can deal with this spawn. Because... Oh, no. Get back, marksman. Don't you dare. Good. Okay. I don't really care about the gold vault. It's perfectly fine when they attack that. And looks good. Oh, see, no, don't kill it. Oh, whew. Marksman almost died there. Okay, engineers revited up. That's good. We're gonna get the heal off on marksman, so that's gonna be good. We're gonna be okay. I don't see a problem. They should get those trees down. Get them trees down. I just get the trees. Thank you. Or not. You know, you can. They're gonna. Or you can let them. No, come on. Just kill them trees. Thank you. Gotta argue with my heroes. Go for the trees, please. Alright, so they're gonna kill that tower. We're gonna have only one arrow tower left up for the last one. That's gonna suck a little bit. So, I don't think we're gonna win. I'm trying to think how we could win. And look at, oh, that's a lot of firepower. Okay. How can we win? I don't see a way to win. Ooh, they're going to be attacking marksmen here. But that could be... No, that's not going to be okay. No, they're going to attack the base. Okay, if they're attacking the base, we can... Nope, they're going for marksmen. Can we? No. There's that stun. That stun is so annoying from that dinosaur. Ah, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's not there yet, though. We really need to get our towers up. Our tanks have to remain alive, and that's the biggest thing. So we got 2 towers upgrading, right? Yeah, 2. Yeah, we're upgrading 2 towers, so they're going to stay alive longer. And, yeah. Next time we'll upgrade more towers as well, because we really need our tanks to be there. Yeah. Yeah. Looking good. So, now we can farm B without bombs, B without any issues. Soon enough we'll have a new hero to replace Shaman. And we have enough honor badges to get something leveled up when it hits 80, so we'll probably get we'll probably level Druid up right away. Otherwise we will level a legendary if we get a good one. So that's sort of the thoughts. One of those two is going to happen. We're probably going to get Druid going higher, faster, just so we can get C's definitely underway. So that's just our thoughts and what we're going to be doing. And here's that new legend out. Let's see if we can see that new legend on this, because it's out, but I didn't update this. So let's see if we can see it. Nope, we can't see it. I can see it on my phone, but I can't see it on this one. Alright, so see you soon. Have a good ones.